Yes, that's right, all the rumours you have heard are true. Update 30.9 is coming to all platforms. It is coming on November the 11th. Obviously, they need to have a fixed, specific date for consoles, hence this. It also means that, in theory, this update is ready and could be launched on PC right now. Not that they are going to, they are doing it on all platforms at the same time. There is a few reasons as to why they are doing this. If you want to go and watch the video, link will be in the description below, but it basically goes over all the same things. The changes to Forma are coming. Where is it? It's not even listed there. Well, it is listed in there, because quality of life stuff, new Warframe augments, what to do in November while you wait for the new war. Strangely enough, I actually have a video for that. I'm waiting until Friday about 2 PM ET, so that will probably come on Sunday, because there is an alert that needs to happen before I can actually do that video. And of course, how to prepare. Strangely enough, I have actually put those two into exactly the same video. Okay, so you need to own a necromech and a railjack. Good to know. I can make a few alterations to that. But where is it? It was here. It's supposed to be there. What is coming in update 30.9? The Forma changes are coming. But it's just... really? And yes, I'm quickly scanning through this, and for some reason it's not there. They're going on about new Warframe augments for Zaku, Lavos, and Trinity. Receive augments. New player changes, they're adding a different way. Dojo and decorations, these are actually their own little dev workshops. And this is great because it's little things like launch next in quest mission. Install the Cephalon Sai into the dry dock. It's little things like that you're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing next, and just having it come up there. It's little things that allow you to do things. Heat sword crafting requirements are being altered slightly? Where is that? Oh, wow. Standing cost reduced for different... okay. The scaffolds, these are amps, by the way. The braces, they are all being reduced. Reduced. Everything. The cost of building amps is being straight up reduced for all new players. And for all existing players. If you haven't built the amps, now's the time to do so. Sorry. November the 11th is time to do so, because they are changing the build requirements for the amps. Which is kind of great, apart from the fact that they kind of missed one. Void ring casing. Okay, really? They are reducing the amount that costs as well? Vending alloys, the engine, the capsule... Void rig, weapon pods also being reduced. They're reducing everything. Wow. Really? Howl of the Cobra, most people will have done that by now, same as the first quest, hence not mentioning that. But for new players, the chance of getting a Cobra egg is 100% from the first den that they break. That should have been a thing from the day that quest went live, and I've said it ever since. There is also the arrival gate. This would be the changes coming to dojos. Well, there's a few biggies in here I'm loving the look of, but the arrival gate, that is basically the one to the right of all the three things here that have changed, that is basically a spawn pad. Where you put it is where people will spawn, so you can have them spawn in specific places instead of specific rooms, which is, I want to say, kind of good. Because at the moment when we spawn into our dojo, at least, you kind of spawn inside of a decoration, a tree. Because you're not supposed to spawn where the hell you're spawning, you're supposed to spawn in the middle. I'll show you. Enter the dojo. Hopefully this doesn't take an absolute age to load. And because I'm doing this, it's going to put me... yes, okay, this is where it is supposed to put me, because this is the room that has been set as the spawn room, and it should spawn people down here. Where it usually spawns me is over here in the tree, or in this, or over here inside of things. I have even spawned inside of this, and you know that you're inside of it because when you spawn in, it's red. So you spawn in inside of it. I do not know why it spawns me up here, when there's nobody else in here, it should spawn us down here. So what it will be is a device, kind of like this transporter here, teleporter, sorry. No, it was right the first time, transporter. Same thing. And where that is placed is where players will spawn. Probably meaning that they're going to spawn inside of each other, but it means that instead of spawning next to the door where it is, you could spawn them, have them spawn here, and hopefully that means if you literally put it here, it would spawn them and they're outside of the room. Meaning that you can see the room before coming in and all of the colours take place. And you would think that's one of the biggest things for this? No, it is not. You can rotate objects in basically 3 dimensions now. Okay, they are changing the bindings for Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. There is a new look giving the basic decorating mode and the advanced mode. And the biggest thing for all of this for me is this right here. You can now change the scale of all decorations. Oh yes, all decorations can be rescaled. I'll say it again, all decorations can be rescaled. It doesn't say anything about Noggles. That we'll have to wait and see. The pedestals are decorations, the floofs probably not, but the ball can have its size changed. The domestic drone can have its size changed. More importantly, not you, where is it? It'll be around here somewhere, it's always kicking around. Oh, it's gone again. There it is. What I would love to see them do is make it so you can, you know, when you're actually playing in a mission, you can stand on the domestic drones. That would be the normal ones. I do have some of, I promise, those ones. But I would love to see them make it so you can ride them on your orbiter. Like this one. And then you make it big enough and you can sit on it and, well, you can have your rallies. Second ability, wandering around your orbiter in a much bigger scale. Not to mention, I'm assuming the Ayatan sculptures that are decorations still can be resized. Those 3, bigger. Oh yes, they will look completely silly considering as they are actually sticking up and are inside of the Noggles above them. You can make the floofs bigger or smaller, it would be great, especially since as somebody who said he would never do all of the stuff to get the floofs and had one particular one at the beginning of last year, I may have gone just a little bit overkill with the floofs. Well, kind of could before. Not everything, but some things, and then they locked it all down. Because everything used to be scalable to different sizes, and then they removed that function. They are adding it back, meaning that you're going to be able to change all of these things on your orbiter. I am looking forward to that. I may rework my orbiter now. And I have gone over this several times in the past. The Forma changes basically mean depending on your mastery rank, depends on what level your abilities are going to be once you Forma your frame, Arcwing or Necromech. And I did this in a previous video. I formatted Nyx. Because I needed to, because my Nyx is stupidly out of date and massively broken. And what it will mean is, and here's where it gets great, all abilities, once you get past Mastery Rank 10, will become fully unlocked. If you are Mastery Rank 30, they will all be unlocked at Rank 3. Rank 3 being the max rank for an ability that you can get. So at Mastery Rank 10 you have all abilities unlocked, but they will be at Rank 0. Then, as it progresses, which they haven't actually talked about just yet, they will just be, I'm assuming by Mastery Rank 20 they'll all be unlocked to Rank 2, which is where things are kind of weird. Because at Rank 0, when they're all unlocked, then you have Rank 1, 2, and 3. Technically that's 4 levels of these things in 20 Mastery Ranks. So maybe every 5 Mastery Ranks, they will go up 1 level. All of them. Which means by the time you get to Mastery Rank 30, they will be all unlocked. And the best feature that I heard about this, that was explained in that video from the beginning of this, if you Forma a frame at level 30 and all of your abilities are max rank, It means that you can go into a sortie, for example, which you cannot do with an unranked frame. It's not allowed. You now can. And sorties are going to be the best place to level up anything. You can, quite literally, take a assault rifle, for an example. An unranked assault rifle, and by the time you get to the third sortie and you've finished it, it will be max rank. Especially on this one, actually. You can level it up in a sortie easily. The frame, it opens up so many different ways to level up frames, it's ridiculous. My favourite, if they're doing that, Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. You cannot go there with an unranked frame. A rank 30 Warframe must be required. If you are Mastery rank 30 and you have all abilities unlocked at level 3, you can now go in here with an unranked frame. We will end this where it basically starts in that video from the beginning with, this is all because they are making a change to the way that the Prime Vault opens, making it more of a event-based type thing, and the basis of that are also included in this update, but they are not willing to talk about it just yet. So even though that is in here, this will be the last update before the new war, so the Prime Vault's not going to open before the new war happens, is what they are basically saying here. But just in case it's not ready in time, obviously it's there, and it's all going to be here on all platforms, meaning that the Prime Vault can open at any time. It's not really going to require a big update. That is why I'm thinking this is classed as a mainstream platform, mainline platform. It's why it's 30.9, not 30.8 whatever, because update 31 is going to be the new war, but this confirms the new war is basically not coming out till December, which sucks on one hand and absolutely sucks on the other. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.